Hey everyone, Frosty here. Today we're sharing our Tirannwn highlights. Everything we did in the wilderness was leading to this moment. Tirannwn is where the build finally comes together, and honestly, Corrupted Gauntlet ended up being way smoother than I expected. After spending an entire week building up the Counter Wilderness, it was finally time to see if the setup actually worked. New respecs, Corrupted Gauntlet, Echo CG, and some miscellaneous content that we're going to share. This is really where the account starts coming together, which will lead us into Morytania. And by the way, if you all have been enjoying this progression series so far, make sure to like and subscribe, as we still got one more video coming out as we complete our goals this league. Thanks again, and let's jump right into Tirannwn. The first thing we focused on once entering Tirannwn was knocking out a bunch of the early demonic packs. We wanted to get additional pack points as quickly as possible, because the faster we could build into our CG, aka prayer pen build, smoother that grind was going to be. A lot of these early tasks were actually pretty quick, so it felt like we were gaining momentum almost immediately after entering the region. Here's some of the footage and highlights we captured when getting more pack points. One of the highlights you may actually recognize, as it was featured on Behemoth's OSRS videos due to the crazy drop that was received. Especially as I got older. Oh, there it is. The dark bow. Oh, there it is. Yes. Thank goodness. We got it. The dark bow. Oh, we can get the hell out of here. Oh, I forgot the angel's name. Whenever they went to fight Lilith, and it's just they're warring in hell. Come on, dude. That was so good. That was such a great cinematic. Hyping up the humans, the mortals, all that. Inarius, thank you. Hyping up Inarius. And the funny thing about Inarius is dude gets played so many times. He's just then ends up getting enslaved by Mephisto. And then obviously that's how he met Lilith. And while he's enslaved, they escape, and then they make Sanctuary. They had kids that eventually made Nephilims, and Inarius had a vision that a Nephilim will one day take him down, so he slaughtered all of the first, second, and third breeds of... Here we go. First, second, and third breeds of the Nephilim and stuff. Oh my god! Honestly, I'm still truly amazed by this highlight. As we were talking about Diablo 4 with our chat, we get a 1 KC Ellie, and it was also a pack point task. I'd be genuinely surprised if we could ever top this moment. After we achieved our additional pack points in that crazy highlight we got at Corp, I decided to jump into Zulrah first before fully committing to Corrupted Gauntlet. Wanted to see how fast we could complete the Toxic Trident, the Serp Helm, and the Blowpipe, and genuinely we were surprised at how fast we completed Zulrah, as I do have some friends at that time who were well way over drop rate for some of the items that we ultimately received multiple times before they even received one. And at the end of our Zulrah highlights, I'll make sure to show you all our total loot tracker for Zulrah. A regular stream, you know, for RuneScape, but wow, there we go. Tanzanite Fang, kill count 9. Okay, not bad at all. That would be perfectly fine. 1 terabyte would get you by for now. You'll just have to juggle your games, uninstall, install, like that's what I do. There we go. Toxic Trident. Let's go. That is an upgrade. Oh my god. I almost got deleted. Bruh. Oh my god. We just completed the base needs of Zulrah. Ooh, uncut onyx. There we go. It's another one on the collection log there. 61 KC. Not bad. Let me check the... As you guys can see, at 34 KC, we got all of the mandatory items completed, but at 61 KC, we've completed the easier section of Zulrah. Here's our total loot tracker on Zulrah as we're completing 300 KC for the task. I'd say we got fed here pretty well. Since we've completed Zulrah and we've changed our build to fully focus on Echo CG, it was time to set our plan in motion. As we discussed in our previous video, I was coming into the Gauntlet, Corrupted Gauntlet, and Echo CG with barely any knowledge or KC. However, after doing a few runs of regular Gauntlet, we jumped into the Corrupted Gauntlet and we caught on very quickly. I'm pretty happy with the progression we've made with learning CG, which was the entire reason why we chose this region. So check out our highlights and I'll show you our loot tracker at the end. Yeah, that's really nice. Woo, yeah, buddy. 15th kill. Well, according to this, but in terms of 15th here, number 15. Oh, there we go. 15 there. We got the Echo Orb. Oh, that's actually really nice. Smoked them. Let's go. Hey, there we go. First crystal armor seed. Let's go. Not bad at all. I want to take my time. See some people make some. See, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Right here, armor seed. Hey, let's go. Another armor seed. All right. That's pretty good. We got 2 armor seeds now. That's pretty good. We need 6. In smoke, dude. I love this build. This prayer pen build's so good. Please tell me you're kidding. There we go. Crystal number 3, baby. Yes, dude. That's so good. We're halfway done already. Enhanced, though. Oh, dude, if we got enhanced right now, that'd be nuts. Another crystal armor seed. We got 3 today, 4 in total. We literally started the stream and said, we need to get 6 crystal armor seeds. We are now 4 out of 6. We got back-to-backs too, by the way. That's really, really good. There we go. There we go. Oh, we're 1/3 of the way there. See if we get it. There we go. Let's go. KC number 5. That is phenomenal. As you guys can see, we've been getting incredibly lucky with our drops at Corrupted Gauntlet, and honestly, I've been really happy with how this grind has gone overall. Once we finish up here, the plan is to respec into a Water Thorns build, which should make a lot of the content heading into Morytania significantly easier. I'm also still looking to a few other build options because later on, especially with Theater of Blood, we're going to need multiple combat styles. So while Water Thorns is extremely strong for a lot of the content we want to do, I don't think it'll be wise using that setup for the long term. Thankfully, having full crystal along with the crystal blessing is going to make swapping builds and combat styles way easier moving forward. It's basically like our full void. And honestly, I'm just really happy with the progress we've made at CG overall, because like I mentioned earlier, we were very inexperienced with this content coming into the league. I'm definitely still not perfect at it, but getting consistent kills now has made me feel way more comfortable with the content, honestly to the point where I'd feel confident doing this back on the main game. Now at this point, we're already over halfway done with our goals for the season, and as we finish up our Corrupted Gauntlet journey, I'm really hoping Morytania gives us the same kind of luck and progression that Tirannwn did. Before we wrap things up, I also wanted to bring up the Water Thorns build a bit more because that's most likely what we'll be using for things like Barrows, finishing Court for the Elysian Spirit Shield, and cleaning up any of the rest of the wilderness bosses like Venenatis. Additionally, here's the Pact tree we have built for the Water Thorns build. We'll probably also end up using it for Inferno and Colosseum as well, since those are huge point opportunities that we're still missing. Before this video ends, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that's been following along with our League 6 journey so far. I've genuinely been having a blast with this grind and sharing all of this progression with you guys. It's honestly been a really fun opportunity to try content I normally wouldn't do, especially with some of the pretty overpowered builds. And while I definitely don't have as much time to grind like I used to because of real life responsibilities, I'm really grateful for the time we do get to spend on the game and the chance to just share the overall journey with all of you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pick our next region and head into Morytania. And if you guys made it this far and have been enjoying this series, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. I'll see you all in Morytania.